Have you ever watched professional soccer before, like FIFA or the World Cup? More importantly, have you ever watched professionals at work in the sport? I'm talking about individuals like Neymar, Messi, Ronaldo. They all have one thing in common. They see the bigger picture. You see, most people think soccer is a simple sport with nothing too deep behind it, but in reality, it is very complex, and there's lots that you must know to the sport. You see, I myself have 15 years of experience, so I promise if you pay attention during the speech, then you will have a greater understanding of the sport by the time I'm done. You see, there are 5 keys to soccer that you must understand in order to achieve mastery. Pace is one of the biggest in every aspect. If you do not have pace on offense, then you will not be able to master your opponent and score. If you do not have pace on defense, your opponent will quickly pass you and score. Playmaking. If you do not have pace with playmaking, then your plays will be useless and your opponent will quickly take the ball. If you do not have pace in your movement, then you will not be able to pass your opponents and score. If you do not have pace with your control, your opponents will quickly be able to decipher your moves and take the ball from you. Key number 2, balance. Balance between offense and defense is important because if you do not master this, things could quickly go sideways. If you have too much of offense, then you will struggle defensively and your opponent may score on you. If you have too much of defense, then you will struggle offensively and not have many scores. This goes both ways, of course. Key number 3, the team must move as a unit. In this chart right here, the team has a formation. They must go up and down the field in a unit and keep stable. This goes for offense and defense. Key number 4, ball movement and organized patterns. Most professionals use triangles to pass and keep the ball away from the opponents. Another thing with ball movement is possession. Possession is key for soccer. If the enemy does not have the ball, then there is nothing that they can do to score. And finally, the most obvious, individual skill. This varies between ball control, game knowledge, experience, and physical ability. If you do not have all of these traits maximized, you will not be a good soccer player. In conclusion, soccer is mental mainly. Of course, if you do not have physical quality, you will not be a good soccer player. But knowing the game is of most importance.